Quickly! Barrett!
Give me a break!
Jesse! Barrett!
Where you been?
Tifa!
Help me!
Come on! Let's push it past the red line! Now it's my turn!
Got your lethal force right here!
A touching reunion.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe.
Where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle! Stop!
We gotta help.
No freaking way!
Boss!
Metro Exodus is a groundbreaking, story-driven first-person shooter combining a brutal fight for survival with dynamic exploration, unforgiving combat, and heart-pounding stealth. Built using developer 4A Games' proprietary engine, it was and remains a state-of-the-art graphical masterclass. With the release of the Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5 consoles, and the powerful new range of PC GPUs, Deep Silver and 4A Games are proud to announce a radical update to the game, leveraging the full ray tracing power of next-generation hardware. Welcome to the new, definitive version of Metro Exodus, available as a free upgrade for all owners of the original game. Ray tracing is one of the biggest technological leaps forward in real-time rendering, and for this release, 4A Games have completely overhauled their engine to provide a fully ray-traced lighting pipeline, only made possible by the technology powering next-gen consoles and ray-tracing-capable PC GPUs. Every single light source is now fully ray-traced, providing a richer, more believable and atmospheric game world. Soft, diffuse light penetrates through clouds, accurately illuminating the landscape across seasons and the day-night cycle, adding depth and authenticity beyond the use of traditional lighting systems. Interiors on the surface world feature realistic light and shadows, changing with the position, intensity, and hue of sunlight, making the strategic use of dark areas when playing stealthily feel more natural and dramatic. With the inclusion of ray-traced emissive lighting, this simulation even extends to dynamic light produced by campfires, muzzle flashes, incendiary grenades, and flamethrowers. To complement these dramatic advances in lighting and overall visual fidelity and performance, the included 4K texture pack adds an unrivaled level of detail to everything from gun models to Spartans, structures, and enemies. The addition of a field of view slider will give users the ability to widen their field of vision to suit their preferred playstyle, or just soak in the view. On Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, Metro Exodus will now run at a rock-solid 60 frames per second at 4K resolution, with full ray-traced global illumination and emissive lighting implemented throughout. On Xbox Series S, Metro Exodus outputs at 1080p, 60 frames per second, with all other enhancements applied.
Thank goodness you're okay.
Next-gen consoles will also benefit from dramatically reduced loading times thanks to the lightning-fast SSD storage, and additionally will support a host of platform-specific hardware features, including 3D audio and support for the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. The Metro Exodus PC Enhanced Edition is much more than a patch. Delivered as an extra entitlement to PC owners of the game, this extensive standalone edition requires a ray tracing capable GPU
Enjoy this.
Crossplay. All platforms.
Phantom, where are you?
Once Ratchet finds Phantom, he learns a couple of new moves. One of the focal points of gameplay in Rift Apart is increased mobility. Ratchet can now dash and wall run to traverse levels. This focus on mobility allows players to chain moves together to create exhilarating combos. Now let's jump into combat.
The nefarious day spa. If you can distract these troopers, I'll hack Nefarious' propaganda blimp and give this city a message it'll never forget.
Looks easy enough.
This isn't punishment. It's an opportunity.
Dashing allows you to evade attacks or gain strategic advantages. Enemies can't hit what doesn't momentarily exist. Dimensional tears in the world allow you to use the Rift Tether, another new traversal mechanic to instantly pull yourself across battlefields to escape or flank enemies. Weapons in Rift Apart utilize the power of the DualSense wireless controller's adaptive triggers and haptic feedback to to allow players to really feel the power of their arsenal. For example, with the burst pistol, players can pull back the trigger partway to peck out accurately placed single shots. But pulling the trigger fully unleashes a rapid-fire spread that covers more area. In either case, players will feel each shot burst from the weapon and connect with enemies. With the Enforcer, players can pull the trigger down halfway to fire a single barrel, reducing time between reloads. Or pull the trigger fully and unleash both barrels with a devastating close-range attack. Thanks to the haptics, the player will feel the power of their shots through their hands. Let's move ahead a little bit. As Ratchet attempts to follow Rivet and Clank, he encounters a nefarious juggernaut.
Second line is identity law.
Where did you even come from?
Please stand still. Wait for impact, Wombat.
During this fight, more dimensional chaos ensues. Thanks to the power of the SSD, we can near
Greetings, fellow human agricultural engineers.
Never fail.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash. Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultra Void, which has been consuming everything in its path. You play as Ray, a daring Void Runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her homeworld. Ray is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the ash and clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world. At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Ray has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world. As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow. As you explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat. Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void, wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest. Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun. This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.